one of the questions that I had a client write in is about budgeting. And I think in the old days when people had like check registers and we operated in cash, if you only had $20 cash in your pocket, that's all the money you could spend. But now with everything so digital, people are just spending, I mean, the Amazon orders and the door dashing. It's just so easy.
Yeah, and so the money flies out,
Yeah,
right?
and people don't, because it's boring and time consuming, actually look at their statements to see where their money's going.
Yeah.
So what's your advice on today's world, today's generation, everything being so digital?
Yeah, I like to have 3 to 6 months of cash set aside for emergencies, okay? I'm not touching that money no matter what, right? That is what I call hell in a handbasket or money, right? If shit really hit the fan, pardon my French, right? We can get to that money. For somebody that's not real good at managing their money and they look at their account every month at the end of the month and they go, how did I spend $3,600 or whatever, right? I do this with some of my clients. I say, okay, we're going to spend how much this month? And they'll say, okay, $2,500. I say, okay, so for the first 2 weeks, go get $1,200 cash from the bank, okay? You hold that in your pocket, but you manage that until the 15th,
right?
Okay? It really makes them focus on what they have in their pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't use your card at all.
Yeah.
Just use the cash.
That means they can't shop on Amazon?
Right. On the 15th, I'm going to give you another $1,200 or $1,300, right? I want you to manage that cash for the month, okay? And tell me what you have when it's left over, right? And a lot of times that helps a lot. I know people don't use cash anymore, but it helps you learn the value of overspending on the card, right? Because that's what's happening to people today, right? It's so easy to use the card,
so easy.
and you can just tap it, right? And you're gone, right? And
now
so
you can just
now
tap it.
all of a sudden, 7-Eleven, you've spent $500, right? You know, so it's crazy.
It's easy. And there's something psychological too. I feel like if you have a $20 bill in your pocket, and to have to break the 20, I don't know what it is with me, but if I have some bills like 5s and 10s, it's like, I don't want to break that bill. I don't. So maybe I won't buy that extra thing because I just don't want to break the bill and then have change. And so you might not spend as much. There's like, I don't know, at least for me, there's a level of something psychological there.
I think managing your monthly expenditures is super important, because by not doing that in an early age, you're actually hurting yourself long term, right? When you do want to retire, right? So if you start now at an early age of managing your finances, and this money is set aside, and this is for this, and I'm not touching it, right? If you can do that and have that mindset, knowing that that's for later, you're golden.